Philly streets talk. Philly streets talk. T, what up? Philly streets talk. Rich, what up? Mo, what's up?
Hey America, how y'all doing? Welcome to Philly Streets Talk News and Weather with your anchor girl Lava, bringing you the latest news coverage for the day. For one, we'll be discussing a man gunned down in the murder capital of Camden. For our second story, we'll be discussing two that was found dead in an SUV right here in the city. And for our third story, we'll be discussing a disaster among criminals. So don't go nowhere, we'll be right back.
Philly streets talk.
What's good, everybody? And for our first story, we'll be talking about a man who was shot 5 times in the murder capital of Camden in New Jersey. It all occurred near the intersection in Lansdowne Avenue on Rose Street, where the man was shot 5 times and however survived it all until he was rushed to the hospital and pronounced dead there. However, the police have no known motives as to what caused the whole incident to occur. However, they was informed through a spot shotter, which is a new technology that they have that monitors Camden 24 hours throughout the day of any bullets that are shot. So let that be a heads up for everyone out there. Everything is being watched. So for our next story, stay tuned because we're discussing how 2 was found dead in the SUV in Fairmount Park. So stay tuned.
Philly streets talk.
Welcome back. And for our second story, sadly we'll be discussing a couple that was found dead, shot in the head in an SUV at Fairmount Park. Police are in search of the suspect. They haven't found who he is. However, they did discover 2 bullet holes in the back windshield of the car, and that's where they found the couple there. Our hearts go out to their family and friends. Stay tuned for our third story.
Philly streets talk.
Hey everybody, and for our third story, we'll be discussing how criminals end up in a very disastrous situation. Police were in search for a man who was on PA parole and violated for a homicide, who happened to come across 2 who already had 2 active arrest warrants for a double homicide. However, the police were patrolling the area around some time at 2:30 in the afternoon and found Miller in a hotel located in Trapos, PA. And it turns out that Lloyd Franklin, which happened to be one of the drivers in the vehicle, had shot himself due to assuming that the police was going to arrest him. He didn't want to face those charges, so unfortunately he took himself out. Meanwhile, the other 2, Jennifer Lanning and James Miller, is currently in custody, and we will keep you informed on any more further news. Thank you for joining us for today's show, and stay tuned for the weather.
Philly streets talk. Philly streets.
Look in the sky. Look in the sky.
Philly streets talk. Philly streets talk. T, what up? Philly streets talk. Rich, what up? Mo, what's up?